Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Carolina Panthers taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Carolina Panthers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk. Here we go on 2nd and 12. As it complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try for the first with Walker. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The numbers for Walker from last week's effort: 16 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
As always, priority number 1 for them is to secure the win this week. But priority number 2, this guy right now who is 6th in the league in rushing. They want to give him that push to get him into the top 5 and really earn the status of being one of the best ground games in the NFL, as well as him being one of the lead backs, too.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4 down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. During that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
They go play action here on 1st down. And oh my goodness, what a catch at the 6. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Walker. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. They'll set up to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here now are the Panthers for their first drive of the game. And they'll be led out by their 8th-year quarterback.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes...
It's Young on 1st down. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 101 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
1st and 10, Young. Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. It's Young off play action. And that's off the mark, incomplete. So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they've played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, and when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been playing to win their division and get to the playoffs. Now the playoffs are just about a foregone conclusion. So now they have to down-focus their thoughts about getting home field advantage and finishing unbeaten, and they need to make sure they keep it in that order.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He'll find his man, Laviska Shenault. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by a couple of yards, it would appear, as they're able to convert on 4th and 5. They'll look to throw. There's another one complete to Shenault. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They go play action. Young. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Back to throw here. He completes it to Hunter. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Back to throw. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown Brown. And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. A 10-play drive that time, and Carolina scores to cap it off. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
that guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. On play action, they'll throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. And the Seahawks on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. They'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sullivan. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. On the return, Jackson. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. It's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. So Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. On play action, Young. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Straight ahead, Walker. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Young. Connection made with Chenault. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, just like last play. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
The first down throw for Young. Flush to his right. And Shark calls it in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. First down now, but that clock rolling. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now. Off the play fake, Young. This will be caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Panthers. Tommy Tremble, 28 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. The tight end can kind of be that diamond in the rough secret weapon that you have. And right there they show you why.
And it's becoming less of a secret, isn't it, partner? Every game that we do nowadays, the tight end is a featured receiver.
Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Young looks to throw on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take it?
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Young on first down. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Young. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Now here's Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Young. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll get
halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. And Chark goes in motion left. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got the hook up. It's Chenault on the crossing route. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff looking right. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Third and short yardage, Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. A first down carry here for Johnson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And quickly, they get to the line. Now a 2nd down throw for Young. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now they try the right side here. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Looking to throw. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a first down throw for Young. Throw left side, going to be caught by Chenault. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Young. He's got Mingo. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Young off the play. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
And Brandon, I would say they have a mission on this drive, and the bottom line is protect the football, just put together something that they can let the last drive go. Yeah, it was a bad play. They gave up points, but that doesn't mean it has to go that way the rest of this ball game. Do what you do best on offense and try and put the ball in the end zone yourself.
First down, Young. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. On second down, Young. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Young to throw it. Flushed out right. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this one is no good. He missed it. And they will not cut into that 10-point lead. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Okay, right?
On first and 10, Young. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Young. He finds his man, complete. It's Hunter. Touchdown! A great play there. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Throwing, Young. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth. Meanwhile, Young's throw into the hands of the receiver, Shenault. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Young now. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they get him to the ground quickly, but he's out near midfield at the 49-yard line. Young to throw it. That one complete. He finds Sharp. But he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Here is Young. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's first and goal.
43, 10 cycle. Slide through.
To throw, Young. Rolling to his right.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Pause red.
Here's Young. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. We are in the fourth and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive, 1st and 10. Young to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Young. Complete to Shenault. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that. So the victory here for Seattle. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Seahawks, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Carolina, it's a disappointing way to lose your first game as they drop to 10-1 now on the year. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. Till next time, we say so long from Charlotte.